little senior sister.
This is our Scratch Nights week 3. It's week 3, right? I think it's week 3. Yes. So we're going to be telling you what we did on that day.
In reality, it's week 8, but this is our 3rd week of practicing Scratch Night.
Yep. So, do you guys want to start or do you want me to start?
Start.
Alright then, so first things first, we did a little improv with Chloe. So the first thing we did was we imagined that we were on a beach and we had to like show Chloe like how we were at if we were on a beach really. So that meant like taking off that meant like taking off on top because we were hot, getting ice cream, like what would you actually do?
What would you do at the beach?
Yeah, like play in the sand, like finger like the sand between your toes, look out in the sunset more or less. And then we changed it to like if it was like autumn, so what would you do if it was like windy leaves, crispy leaves on the floor? For me, I'll probably just step on the leaves, and if I want to go somewhere and it's windy, I'll more or less just focus on getting there, so I'll probably be fast paced walking really. And another thing what we did was imagine like it's nighttime and there's like a horse just running up and down. For me, if I saw that, I will start recording. I'll start recording the horse and just more or less that was it. What about you? Excuse me, what would you guys do if you're in those situations? The camera can't see you a bit.
She also said about how there was grass and like how would we walk on the grass, and I was like kind of dragging my feet because in quite long grass it's hard to walk on it. It's like it's not a stable it's not a like so it was like bumpy. I was walking bumpily, and when I saw the horse I just kind of like backed up a little bit and just watched it from a distance.
I would go up to the horse because I love horses, so I would.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I worked at a farm for a little. Where when I worked with horses, so I would probably pet the horse if it would let me, bite my head, and then I was like struggling to walk because of the uneven, and then that's cute, and because it's autumn, because of the leaves, I would step on them as well, and like because it was quite cold, I had my hands in my pockets and like had my shoulders up to show that I was trying to get some more warmth. So yeah.
Another thing what we did after that was we did a chair exercise. So there's a chair in the middle, and we had to act out. Well, no, someone was sitting in a chair, and you had to try and get the person out of the chair without physical violence. That exercise was very challenging, especially because like
I would not move.
Yeah, because you couldn't move. No one really moved because like our ideas we had were they were strong, but not strong enough to get the person out the chair. Yeah. So. What did you do? You said something about like BTSS or something like that.
Oh yeah, because
they can't see you.
I really like BTS like a lot, and she said that both of them said that
RM is right there.
And my favourite is RM, but you guys don't need to know, but whatever. And she said RM was right there, so I thought I couldn't move at all. But then towards the end, I did ask her, am I allowed to move? Like if they say something that's actually gonna make me move. Then they both said that BTS was there, so I ran off the chair. So they managed to get me off the chair, which was kudos to them.
Rat monster from BTS.
One of my strengths in that exercise though was like if I was sitting in a chair, which I was, I'm trying to remember what you said, Joyce. You said
I said
Dwayne Johnson's over there.
And
she knows that I'm a fan of Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart. So it was very hard for me to like say like, oh, how can I like switch it around? Say, of course I can't say no because that's number one rule in improv. You can't say no.
You have to just go along with it.
Exactly. So I had to like, oh, it's Dwayne Johnson. I don't really care. Really, like you can get a selfie with him. I'm not really in the mood or something like that. Well, let's just change my mood.
It's about drive.
And what else?
It's about power.
It's about
we stay hungry. We devour.
We also did a zombie acting improv. We had to act like zombies more or less. And
wait, I didn't get to say what I did in the chair.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Oh yeah, when I was in the chair, I was trying like, what did you say? I don't know. I don't remember what anyone was saying, but everyone was trying to convince me, and I was just like, I didn't say no.
I said your mum is dying.
And I
something
said,
like that.
and then I said, that's not my mum's name. So I was just trying to alter the situation and move it away without saying no, and still sitting on the chair. And I even tried falling asleep, and she kept tapping me, you're out of frame.
You're out of
You
frame.
gotta they know who I am.
Yeah, but they still need to
But
see
they think
you.
a ghost is speaking right now, because you out of frame. But yeah. Okay, yeah, you continue.
We did a zombie acting improv, so we had to act like zombies. This was very fun to do,
Yeah,
honestly. It was really
fun.
fun because it gave us a taste of like, if you want to audition for Walking Dead or so, then this is how it will be like. Just us, sorry, us acting like zombies more or less. So we had to like not have like any tensions in our body, just like release anything. And how did you find it? How did you guys find the zombie?
I found it really fun, because first we was doing it, and then after our teacher showed us a video of Benedict, I forgot his name.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah, Cumberbatch, and he was doing it, and after I watched him, I changed like my physicality a bit, because I saw like he was very immersed in what he was doing. Like he was very self-aware of like his body parts, like his feet and stuff. You could tell it's matching with what he's doing up here and down here as well.
Like you couldn't take his eyes off him.
Yeah,
like,
because he was so into it. So I tried to
Committed.
do that as well. I tried to be a bit committed, but it was kind of difficult because it was kind of funny, because everyone was making noises.
I
But
think the best thing to overcome it is just to focus. Is to focus on like literally yourself. Like as Chloe said to me, she said like just don't picture like don't think like what people think of you. Just think of like
yourself.
yeah, exactly.
It's only you.
What
I
about you,
was
Mary?
say, I found it quite hard because I was a bit uncomfortable. I don't know why. I think I was a bit embarrassed. I don't know. Yeah. So it was a bit hard to do for me. But then again, I have to realize that's a part of acting, doing things that you're not really comfortable with, not in a way that something extremely uncomfortable that I'm scared to do. I'm gonna say no to that. Know your boundaries, okay, guys? But yeah,
Right,
but
girls?
silly things like that, just silly, okay things like that. I need to put myself in that position and just forget about being Mary and embarrassed, and yeah.
So how can you do that? Just literally focus on yourself. Don't focus on anyone else.
Yeah, not to worry about what anybody else is thinking of me.
Carry on.
And just be in, because one thing I'm good at is being in the moment and committing, but I don't know what happened then, and I just need to work on just things like that would probably embarrass me. I need to work on being in that moment. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Do you guys want to talk about afters?
I
Because
don't want to talk
was
about it.
About what?
about when we practice our lines.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, who wasn't
Alright.
talking about it?
You start off.
Okay, I'll
You
start.
start.
Okay, I'll start. Well, first it was lunch, so we had our lunch, and then we had scratch night again. In this lesson, we had to more or less know our scratch night lines. I did some practice. I know pretty much what Rugrat. I think I said his name right. I hope I did. Yeah, I know his lines. I know I know how he's pronounced them because he's more like a cocky class clown sort of guy, so sort of like me really. Yeah. So I did that. I knew his lines. I know what to wear as well for his character. He wears like a school uniform and like a giant coat over it. So
You're going to school.
Because he's late to school.
yeah,
And it's cold.
I'm late for school and it's cold. Yeah. What about you? How did your thing go?
My character, Dad, she is gonna be wearing like baggy clothes, so I'll wear like a baggy like jumper and maybe some jeans or something, some trainers, because I feel like she wears like very chill clothes because she's a very chill person. And with my lines, I know some of it, but I'm gonna make sure I learn it for scratch night because we only have 2 weeks. But I'll learn it. It's quite simple. I feel like my monologue's quite straightforward, kind of. There's not that much words. But yeah, so I'll probably just wear something baggy because my character's really chill. What about you?
I think I'm going to wear like the basic
short, like,
Yeah, basic Korean girl outfit, which is like biker shorts and a big top. But yeah.
I think another thing what Chloe told us to do was that when we sing our lines, it was like we were just reading them. And she wants, the main thing for our thing is that we have to tell them, like it's like a story, like we have to tell them like this. It's really hard to explain, sorry.
We were storytelling, yeah, we were.
It was storytelling, but she said like we have to like make it more powerful, like we're attacking the wall, for example, or something
like we act like we're in the moment of the story.
Yeah. And to achieve that, I feel like next time if we know our lines by heart, then it'll be more effective.
And we can add physicality into it and it'll just look more fluid.
We also practice like overlapping each other in the first bit of our Lord Baby Jesus monologue. And as Joyce said,
we got that part down so good.
Yeah.
As Joyce
it was
says,
more flowing.
Oh yeah, it was really good. Yeah, I feel like we got the overlapping good. And as Joyce said, the physicality, like once we know our lines, then it's all good.
It's all Gucci. It's all Moochie.
So for that whole scratch night lesson, what's the main thing you learned?
I learned to be comfortable with things, even if like they're not really something I'm used to. It's always good to step out of your comfort zone, because really and truly you're not really acting for anyone else, you're acting for yourself. Like, it's just fun. Don't overthink it, just go for it. Just reach for the stars, you get me?
I think with me, what I've learned for this scratch night lesson was to just like be more like, what's the word? I forgot the word, Mary Ego. So Mary Ego, what if you learn this? Let me just get the word in my head.
I also learned to not think about other people when I'm acting, because I am doing it for myself, like Joyce said.
Yeah, I'm inspirational.
And to when doing my monologue, she gets a bit riled up, so I want to try and show that as best as I can.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit hard, but I need to try and show it as best as I can. But yeah.
I finally remember the word. It was be more committed. So when I show Chloe my Rugrat impression, I need to be more committed. Like, I am no longer Ricardo. I am that character now. So how does he act? That's my choice. I gotta type up how does he act around people. Is he comfortable? Is he shy? All that sort of stuff. I control that character. So that's why I really learned. Like, just be more committed into my character and to be more presentable. And yeah, I think that's it. Yep.
Thanks for watching.
See
Get
you
off
later.
my phone.